Hi everybody, my name's Matt Elliott and I'm here at Guarantee RV Supercenters in Junction City, Oregon. Today I'm going to show you a brand new Jayco White Hawk. It's a beautiful rig and it's got some really special features. Before I get into the rig, I want to talk to you a little bit about Jayco. Jayco is a company that's been around over 50 years and they are well known for their quality and they're extremely high value. They've also got a lot of innovative designs and floor plans. And one other thing that's really cool about Jayco is these guys have a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty. Most RVs in this industry, even up to very expensive motorhomes, have a 1-year warranty only. These guys cover their rigs better, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact they've been such a stalwart part of our industry for so long. Well, let's take a look at this. This is a real special one here. This one's called a 24 MBH, and normally when you see that BH designation, it means it's a bunkhouse model, and this one's just like that. Let's go in and see it. Now, the 24 MBH has been a floor plan with Jayco White Hawk for several years now. They've made a number of improvements to it this year. One of the things that they've done is they've redesigned the slide out area. So in the previous model, it had a horseshoe dinette, but what they've done is they've expanded the slide out, made it a little bigger. They've made the table a freestanding table, and they've put in a fantastic entertainment center. So the thing about the entertainment center that's nice now is that, first of all, it's got a much bigger television set, and it also articulates, and you can see it from all the spots in the room, whether you're up front in the couch or over here. And it's just a lot more open feeling and a lot more attractive. Now this audio visual system here also does all of the media things that you want to do. I mean, it'll play your DVDs and your CDs. There's all sorts of inputs for USB and auxiliary, and also you can Bluetooth to it. So that's a really cool system. It's really functional. And like I said, this slide out now is a roomier slide out. It adds a lot to the trailer. This dinette also can be folded down to make an additional bed. So for a relatively small trailer, we've got bunks, which we'll look at here. We've got bedding here, and we've got bedding forward, which we'll also take a look at. Another thing that's kind of neat about this rig, it's got a really nice bathroom. Now, one of the things that a lot of my customers want to see is they want to see an enclosure so that water doesn't go around in the bathroom. They don't have to worry about a curtain. You know, if you have a curtain in an RV shower, a lot of times the curtain sticks to you and then the water goes out on the floor. This isn't going to do that. It's great. Also, it has a porcelain toilet. Porcelain toilet is, it just makes it a lot nicer. It's certainly a lot easier to keep clean. It's got a little medicine cabinet and it's got a skylight, and so this is not dark in here at all. It's very open and comfortable. Now this one has the larger bunks. We call this double-double when we have 2 bunks up, down, so we can have really 4 kids in here if we want. And I like the new mattresses because they're covered in teddy bear hair. They're really warm and cuddly. Now what's cool down here is that this one can be lifted up and you can have access to a great storage area right there. And I had a customer say that was a neat setup for them because they could actually put their dog kennel in there, and that would be kids, dogs, and everybody has room in this rig. Take a look at the fridge. Just a quick note, this is an 8 cubic foot fridge. It's much larger. Most trailers have a 6 cubic foot fridge, and so this has got a nice big amount of storage. It's also got a very deep freezer, so stuff doesn't come out at you when you open the door. It's got a basin for things to rest into. This has an attractive stainless steel package for all the appliances. It's got a beautiful counter space. A lot of times mid-kitchen trailers don't have a lot of counter space. They've got this beautiful, gorgeous new faucet and a deep double sink. So I want you to also see up here, there's some boxes up here, but this is just a nice big storage area, and this is also a fully screwed together cabinet. And you can't do screwed together cabinets with particle board. You have to have lumber. So they use good materials in this rig also, which kind of goes hand in hand with that nice long warranty. It has storage under the sink, and it has lots of drawers here, as you can see. Another thing that's quite unusual with these Jaycos is that they have skylights in the main living areas. So it really lets in a lot of light. You can close it off on a hot day if you want it to be a little cooler inside, but it's just really spacious and open in here, and that light adds a lot. Now, here's an interesting thing. How do I get bunk beds, a slide out, a couch, and a queen walk around bed into a trailer that isn't 32, 33 feet long? Well, that's what this trailer does, and the way it does it is really clever. Okay, we want a couch, so we have some place to sit around, right? But now, it's bedtime. So I can take this. So now what we have is a full queen walk-around bed, and I only need a bed at bedtime, and so this is great. I can get it out of the way and have a couch and have this big open social area with lots of space, good angles on the TV, and then bedtime, I can bring this down. Now let's count. 2, 4, maybe 6 if you're all getting along, and 8. So this can sleep a lot of people in here, and that's what you want. You want a trailer that's not too big and heavy, but you can use a lot of different ways. This has also got a lot better social floor plan than most bunkhouses. So because that slide out redesign, it really opens it up. Now, one of the things I want to point out about this Jayco, first of all, it's really a good looking trailer. They've added a lot of nice features. We have the new frameless windows. People really like the appearance on those, but they're also good because there's less heat transfer because you don't have the aluminum window frames around here. We do have the large exterior grab handle. This has a special arrangement down here where you have a wide track axle system, which is great because it kind of stabilizes your rig, makes it tow better. If we look down here, we've got an outside kitchen. I want you to know that this outside kitchen is better than most because it's got a cooktop in it. A lot of these rigs are just set up so that you got some counter space with your barbecue, but this one here has a cooktop for cooking, you know, corns or pork and beans or whatever, and then you can still connect your barbecue to this. Also, it has hot and cold running water, more refrigeration and lighting. That's dynamite. And you see up here we have the power awning, and you might even be able to see we have the LED light strips all the way under the awning. It's quite attractive. And then also, this little guy here says that I have power stabilizer jack. So when I get to camp, if I unhook my truck, first I level my trailer up, then I unhook my truck and I can just hit the switch and these things are going to come down and stabilize the trailer, so I don't have to work individual jacks on that. It's quite convenient, super easy. This has a ladder on it. Now a lot of trailers, when you look at them today, they don't have ladders, and the reason they don't have ladders most of the time is because they don't really want you on the roof. This trailer has a Magnum truss roof. It's a patented design that Jayco has. It's extremely heavy duty. It's a 3/8 exterior grade tongue and groove plywood roof decking with a one-piece membrane over the top. And the way they build all the trusses, everything makes them really, really strong. So you can go up there and you can remove debris from your roof line. You can inspect your seals and just take care of your trailer. That's a nice thing to be able to do. Let's walk around here. Now this trailer has a couple of things back here we want to mention. First of all, this has a new power dump system for the sewer system. You can do it conventionally, but you can also use this pump grinder system called a macerator, which makes it really easy to unload your wastewaters out of your system. Also, this has a sewer flush mechanism, so I can clean my tank out every time I use it. This is a really important feature. It's worth its weight in gold. One other thing I'd like to point out is this has a removable shore cord. So rather than pull the cord out, like you see on a lot of RVs, this one here, you just hook the cord to the side of the trailer when you need it and you store it when you don't. The big plus of that is you don't have a little hole in the side of your trailer for the mice to go in. So this is a little better that way. As we walk around here, I want you to know, first of all, I don't know if you can see it very easy, but this has a rack and pinion slide system. There's several different kinds of slide outs on trailers. This one here, the slide is a mechanical system. There's no cables, no pulleys, no hydraulics. They're extremely reliable and they work really well. Now, when we go around the other side, I'll show you that front storage. We have a power tongue jack on here, so it's easy to load and unload your rigs. And a lot of trailers today come with the small 5-gallon bottles, but we still got the 7-gallon bottles on here, and more propane capacity. The last thing I want you to see for now is this big storage area. Sometimes your Murphy bed models don't have any storage at all, but this one goes all the way across. So you still have a lot of room in here. That's a new design from Jayco too. There's a lot more to know about this rig. I'd love to show it to you in person, and of course I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have if you're not able to come to the dealership. Please feel free to give me a call and I'll talk to you then. My name's Matt Elliott. My number's 541-954-8495. You have a great day.